What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to yet another video on the bug. We are getting ready for LS Fest. It is in 1 week exactly, and we are on crunch time. So the car still has been gutless. I put it on a Holley Terminator. Commanded timing is where it should be. I haven't been able to do much tuning, but it's just gutless compared to plenty of videos I've seen where on the base map people hop in it and it acts kind of like a, Cam 6.0 should. So we got some stuff to do. I just barely did all the plugs because last time I pulled them out, they were nice and golden, but as you can tell, plugs are a little bit black. I found one thing, a couple of the plugs. That one wasn't as, there we go. The lighting's kind of weird in here, but that one wasn't quite as fouled as the other ones. But I did find one thing very important. See if you guys can see it on camera. That plug is cracked right there. You can feel it wiggle. So, plug is cracked. I know that's not good. Devin Namilla, or however you say his name, just blew up his Subaru STI on the dyno because he had a cracked plug and he was getting knock retard, and they just kept running it because they thought it was false knock retard. So he cracked a cylinder from that. This is obviously NA, completely different setup, but a cracked plug is never good. So replace the cracked plug, no more burnt spark plug wires. We went through and did a initial base tune setup on my computer last night, updated the firmware, did a bunch of stuff. So I'm gonna tell you guys, on my head, we're gonna go cruise and we are going to go weigh the car. I'm super excited. The biggest question I've had about this car since day one is how much does it weigh? How much does it weigh? Especially when I took it to the meet the other week and people actually saw it. They were like, oh, that's awesome. How much does it weigh? Nobody even cares how much power it makes because it's not less in there. Like, it's gonna be quick, even though right now it's not. So we are going to hop in the car, drive down to the gravel pit down the road from me and see what she weighs. So let's dive into that. Alright, I'm gonna shut you guys off, go in there with no camera on my head, and ask if I can weigh my car. So, I'll be right back. Alrighty, boys. They gave me the go-ahead. The lady's super nice, so we're going to pull on the scale. Alrighty guys, so I jumped right into doing inner and outer tie rod ends on the car. I didn't really explain what I was doing, but this video has been sporadic because I've been rushing to get ready for LS Fest West. We're going to kind of jump into giving my wife a ride in the car with it running right, and I didn't really explain that either, so my apologies. As I pretty much fully expected, this inner tie rod end is fighting the heck out of me. So I'm gonna run to the parts store and grab a pickle wrench. Sorry, a pickle fork. I'll be back. So while we're doing inner and outer tie rod ends, I'm going to kind of explain why I think the car is so heavy. It's on a shortened 1997 GMC Jimmy frame, and it's a fully boxed frame. I think the frame has a lot to do with how much it weighs. Obviously the drivetrain weighs about 1,000 pounds. So it makes sense, but it was definitely just a smidge disappointing to see how heavy it was. But once we go boosted, that won't matter. So naturally, when I was tightening this tie rod end on, I stripped the absolute heck out of the nut. So we have the nut from the other side, it still threads on good. So we're going to run and grab a new nut from the parts. We really won't be street driving this car much before LS Fest, so I just gave it a nice little eyeball alignment with some tape measures to get it somewhat straight for the burnout box. We didn't get a very high mile an hour on that run, but that is because for the first time since I put the car together and been driving it, I was not able to just mat it to the floor the whole time. It was actually spinning the whole time, which was super cool on radials because it's finally making the power it should. Alrighty guys, so naturally I forgot to record an outro for this video. I'm actually editing it on my iPad at work because I'm working a lot and trying to rush and get the car ready for LS Fest West 2022, which is in just a couple days. Friday the 22nd is when it starts, Las Vegas Motor Speedway. If anybody can come, you should. It is an awesome experience. I hope to see all you guys there, and I hope you can come watch me rip some burnouts in the bug. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing and interacting with me. It really helps. Don't forget to stay hungry, stay humble, stay motivated, and we'll see you soon. Bye.